Hey K-pop lovers! You're tuned in to K-pop Fair, where every story hits your heart like your favorite beat. What happens when love doesn't need grand declarations, scripted lines, or staged gestures, but simply exists, raw and undeniable, in the quiet hum of a fitness center, under the rhythm of clashing weights and the steady cadence of treadmills? Two figures create a world of their own. Taehyung and Jungkook, the duo fans affectionately call Taekook, have once again set the internet ablaze. Not with extravagant performances, but with the subtle intimacy of being together, side by side, as if separation were unthinkable. Their closeness has become a story in itself, one that unfolds in stolen glances, playful gestures, and the unspoken comfort of presence. And now, anticipation soars higher than ever. Kim Jungkook, the owner of the fitness center, hinted at something fans have longed for, a vlog. Not just any vlog, but one that could capture these moments in all their rawness. The thought of Taehyung and Jungkook training together, laughing, teasing, perhaps even revealing pieces of themselves that cameras rarely catch, has sparked a storm of excitement. Social media erupted at the possibility. Could this be the addition that offers a candid window into their shared rhythm? Their laughter, their playful bickering, the gestures that speak louder than rehearsed lines ever could? Because when Taehyung and Jungkook share a room, something shifts. What might seem ordinary, a stretch, a glance, a brush of fingers, becomes extraordinary. Fans know this. They've seen it. Every detail holds a weight that transforms routine into ritual, exercise into choreography, and silence into a declaration. The allure of this vlog lies not just in what we'll see, but in what it means, a rare, unfiltered glimpse of their natural bond. The promise of Jungkook without sports clothes, revealing his tattoos as he trains beside Taehyung, only fuels the frenzy. It's not about the physicality alone. It's about intimacy. The vulnerability of baring skin, the trust in sharing that moment, and the beauty of seeing Jungkook in his most natural state while Taehyung exists effortlessly beside him. It's the kind of detail that fans latch onto, not because of spectacle, but because it feels personal, like being allowed into a private chapter of their story. What makes their bond magnetic isn't just the moments they give us, it's the moments they can't seem to hide. The gestures that repeat, the language without words, the way their energy seems to pull them closer even in a crowded room. It's a connection so constant, so natural, that denying it feels impossible. Namjoon once said it best, "Taekook is the same person with two different names." And when you watch them long enough, it feels less like poetry and more like fact. Take, for example, the moment fans still whisper about: Taehyung, relaxed and comfortable, settling onto Jungkook's lap. It wasn't choreographed. It wasn't forced. It was intimate, vulnerable, and filled with trust. Jungkook's gaze softened in that instant, carrying a tenderness that disarmed everyone watching. For fans, it was a confirmation of what they had always believed, that their bond exists beyond performance, beyond fan service, beyond expectation. Of course, not everyone saw it that way. Critics bristled. Some called it inappropriate, others claimed it was exaggerated. But isn't discomfort in the face of pure intimacy more revealing than the gesture itself? For those who doubted, every attempt to dismiss that moment only reinforced its authenticity. Because the truth is, Jungkook has always chosen Taehyung, quietly, steadfastly, without need for explanation. And this is where the distinction becomes sharp. In the world of K-pop, fan service is an open secret. Playful touches, scripted interactions, orchestrated closeness, all for entertainment, all for illusion. Jimin and Jungkook have been paired in this way countless times, performing moments that the industry demands. But when Jungkook is with Taehyung, there's no script, no stage, no director shouting cues. What we see is unfiltered, uncalculated, undeniably real. Their intimacy isn't sporadic. It's a pattern, a repeated choreography of affection that appears again and again. Hands brushing, eyes seeking, laughter spilling in unison. It's not improvisation. It's habit. The kind of habit born only of deep trust and shared life. And what captivates fans most is that they never seem to force it. Instead, they seem free, unburdened, even whenever they're together. Every repetition, every glance, every shared smile reinforces the idea that their relationship is a language unto itself. It's not a fleeting act. It's a rhythm, a pulse that beats whenever they're side by side. And the more it unfolds, the harder it becomes to dismiss. The most striking part is that their tenderness doesn't shy away from being public. Whether it's Taehyung leaning on Jungkook, Jungkook's protective glance in a crowd, or the ease with which they share space, their bond refuses to be hidden. Fans don't just watch them, they feel them. Their connection radiates, a quiet, undeniable glow. And now, all eyes are fixed on this forthcoming vlog. Because if it truly captures them, unguarded, unscripted, unapologetically themselves, it could become one of the most memorable pieces of Taekook history. Not because of spectacle, but because it would be real. A glimpse into the world they share when no one is supposed to be watching. In the end, what Taehyung and Jungkook prove time and again is simple. Their bond doesn't need validation. It doesn't need approval, nor explanation. It thrives in the smallest gestures, the repeated patterns, the quiet affirmations that whisper louder than shouts. They don't need to announce their closeness, it radiates. They don't need to prove their connection, it's lived. And so the question remains, lingering like the final note of a love song. When will we see it? When will this promised vlog arrive, carrying with it not just footage, but evidence? A mosaic of moments that remind us why Taekook isn't a fantasy, but a truth that continues to write itself, one glance, one gesture, one heartbeat at a time. Then picture this. The screen slowly dims, the sounds of the gym fade into a soft heartbeat, steady and unrelenting. In the half-light, Taehyung's laughter cuts through like sunlight, and Jungkook's gaze follows. Instinctive, inevitable, as though the universe itself insists they remain tethered. Their silhouettes blur, not because the lens loses focus, but because what exists between them can't be captured in sharp lines. It's something softer, deeper. Something that belongs more to feeling than to sight. The camera doesn't need to spell it out. It doesn't need captions or explanations. What it gives us is presence. The hush of two people in sync, moving like reflections of the same soul. And as the frame lingers, just long enough for us to catch our breath, it becomes clear that this isn't just about a workout vlog or fan speculation or fleeting excitement. It's about witnessing love in its most unguarded form, the kind that doesn't need permission to exist. And as the final notes of music swell, one last question drifts across the silence, a whisper that belongs to every fan watching. What happens when love itself becomes the most undeniable truth on screen? The image fades to black. The story pauses. But the feeling, the certainty of Taekook, remains, etched forever in the hearts of those who believe.